Welcome back. Is it time to reopen California and let people go back to work? Governor Newsom and county health officials say no, but the mayor of Palm Desert strongly disagrees. Gina Nestandi just wrote an editorial pleading with the governor to change the stay-in-place mandate. I spoke with her earlier. Mayor Nestandi, thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it.
The title of your editorial is Governor Newsom, It's Time for Us to Get Back to Work. You make it very clear you want California's stay-at-home order to end and that you want most people to go back to work right now. So what compelled you to write this article?
What compelled me to write this article is twofold. One, it is the data that we are getting from one of our most respected institutions, Stanford University, and the medical researchers. They have finally been able to do an antibody study on 3,200 volunteers. The data shows that about 50 to 80 times of our population here in California has already been affected with the COVID-19 virus, and we're surviving it and getting over it. So it's pushing the fatality rate way, way down. Instead of 1, 2 to 3 out of 100 people dying, it's now maybe 1 or 2 out of 1,000 dying. And that just changes everything.
You write in the editorial, life has not been measured in a zero-sum manner. 40,000 people die from automobile accidents every year. We could bring that number close to zero if we mandated that cars be built with 1-foot bumpers all around the outside and fitted with a roll bar cage on the inside with a maximum speed of 40 miles per hour. Risk is inherent in life. Do you think it's really fair to compare a virus which can infect multiple people and grow exponentially, causing deaths in a certain region to spike, to the number of annual car crash deaths nationwide?
That was just one example. We could point to heart disease, cancers, and other diseases that are in the thousands and thousands. We can even point to the flu that on average kills about 50 or 60,000 people a year, and we don't shut down our $22 trillion economy. And I ask back, why don't we do that then, if that's going to be the standard? All lives matter. When we shut down our economy, we are creating poverty for millions of Americans. And data shows that the more poor you are, your life expectancy goes down. And in fact, I've got data from the Suicide Prevention Regional Office out of Los Angeles. The month of February, they had 22 calls. This month, or I should say the month of March, 8,000 calls in 1 month. This just goes to show you the unintended consequences of sheltering in place, which, if the original data was correct, it would warrant it. But now we are learning that data is not correct, and we actually have good numbers now in which to work with.
So then what do you say to people, including the governor and even Riverside County health officials, who believe that opening things up right now could be putting lives at risk and ultimately hurt the economy more than help it?
Well, I'm not advocating for tomorrow turning on a switch and everything opens up like it was back in February. It should be a gradual approach. And in fact, we're looking at opening up golf right now using good social distancing practices. So it should be a measured approach following federal guidelines. And I am only the mayor of a small city. I have no authority. I have to look to the county for its approval, and the county has to look to the governor for his approval. And so that's why my title mentions the governor. And I hope he will coordinate with the Stanford researchers and talk to them. They are the true medical experts.
What is the main message you want everyone in your community and throughout the Coachella Valley to hear right now?
I just want to offer hope to everybody here in our valley. I have had so many phone calls and emails of people in despair, from the unemployed worker to the small business owner. And my heart breaks for all of these people. Their lives matter too.
Thank you so much for joining us, Mayor Nestandi.
Thank you.
And Mayor Nastandi will be joined by the other Coachella Valley mayors for a very special edition of Coronavirus Questions Answered this Thursday at 6:30 p.m. right here on CBS Local 2.